If it's coming from the heart, it's from the country. If you're singing from the soul, the people will know. It can take you up to higher ground and down where the teardrops are. If it's from the country, but it's coming from the heart. Hello out there. You know a song is sung to someone, somewhere every day, for many different reasons, in many different ways. 'Cause the world is full of music, and to each his own. But when you take down the fiddle and the old guitar, you're taking me back home. Yeah, and if it's coming from the heart, it's from the country. And if you're singing from the soul, the people will know. They'll know. It can take you up to higher ground or down where the teardrops start. If it's from the country, it's coming from the heart. Now let me tell you something now. You know, from time to time we've crossed the line and changed a note or two. But that don't mean we've left the fold or changed our point of view. You know, life may blow your dreams around like dust in the wind, but the lights of hope shining strong will lead me back again. Get off your hands and help me. It's coming from the heart, it's from the country. Yeah, if it's coming from the soul, the people will know. Oh, it can take you up to higher ground or down where the teardrops start. If it's from the country, it's coming from the start. Now you're doing so good, let's do it again. From the heart, it's from the country. Oh, if it's coming from the soul, the people will know. They'll know. It can take you up to higher ground or down where the teardrops start. If it's from the country, it's coming from the heart. Yeah, if it's from the country, it's coming from the heart. And mine is a country heart. Yeah! Woo! Oh, thank you. Woo! You did good. Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to the Country Music Awards Show. We're live here at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, and the nominees are... Put on your shower shoes and turn loose. One day on the hit parade was a little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat top box. How many of you stood just great? They walked the streets of Bakersfield, baby blue, like the Colorado sky. Blue skies in Texas are haunting me tonight. I joined the wild birds in their cry, thinking of you and your sweet face. Honky tonk moon, keep shining on my baby and me. If my heart knows, last time I got left behind, then what do you want from me this time? I need a Sunday kind of love. Oh, yeah. I want one, 18 wheels and a dozen roses. Oh, do you love me? Just say yes. Till it's chiseled stone. I'll give you all my love tonight. Baby, the time has come. Well, I guess what I might ask you, honey, 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 do you still
Well, baby, I lied. I couldn't leave you if I tried. Letters all over them in my dreams. I'm a working man, nowhere to go. But my home's in Alabama, southern born, southern bred. Today Elvis passed away would be our national holiday. If the South would have won, would have had it made.
Boy, what a lineup. And here are all the nominees to help me out. Maybe I'll get the words right. Come on, it's coming from the heart. It's from the country. And if you're singing from the soul, the people will know. Oh, it can't take you up too high or ground, down where the teardrops start. If it's from the country, it's coming from the heart. Yeah, if it's coming from the heart, it's from the country. I said I'd get 'em right. If it's coming from the soul, the people will know. It can't take you up too high or ground, down where the teardrops start. If it's from the country, it's coming from the heart. Yeah, if it's from the country, it's coming from the heart. Heart. String B there. Woo! Oh, boy, all this great talent here.
The 22nd Annual Country Music Association Awards, sponsored by Kellogg's Crispix, the cereal with corn on one side and rice on the other. Crispix is crispy times two. And Toyota. There's quality and then there's Toyota quality. Who could ask for anything more?
You know, it's always a great feeling to be here on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry, and especially on the most important night of the whole year for country music. And I want to thank Troy Seals and Mike Reed for writing that little opening song we did, just especially for the show tonight. Two great writers, and a nice tune. Irving Wall was responsible for that. You know, and for 22 years, the Country Music Association has been honoring outstanding performers and songwriters. And in that time, what started out as the favorite music of rural America has become popular all over the whole world. And what I love most is that it never lost its down-home honesty and simplicity. And even the youngest people today in country music know where their roots are. And tonight, all of your favorites are here just about to perform for you and to hand out awards. And if they're really lucky, they'll take home a few. So let's start the excitement right now. Our first presenter is a man that I've loved for a long, long time. I'm sure most of you have. And he wrote such songs as Dang Me and King of the Road, and wrote all that great music for Big River on Broadway. And you know, he even wrote for a while for my television show on ABC. Well, we both got fired from that, so so we thought we'd come down here and see how bad we can mess this up. Ladies and gentlemen, Roger Miller!
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here to be part of the opening of the festivities. I always like to be one of the first ones out. I've been around country music all my life, and what I find so satisfying is that every year there are fresh new performers and exciting new ideas and sounds that keep our music young. They keep us young. They keep us young too, and which is not such a bad idea. I've been standing backstage. I feel like Marlon Perkins. Tonight, I'm very pleased to be able to call out the names of the nominees for Single Record of the Year. And my congratulations goes to every one of them. And the nominees are...
Do you still?
Do you, K.T. Osmond? 18 Wheels and a Dozen Roses, Kathy Mattea. I Told You So, Randy Travis. And Somebody Lied by Ricky Van Shelton. Tennessee Flat Top Box by Roseanne Cash. And the winner is Kathy Mattea, 18 Wheels from Dancing Roses.
This is Kathy Mattea's first CMA Award out of a total of 6 nominations since 1986.
Well, I'm glad I wore waterproof mascara. Honey, we're gonna have to build a mantle to put this on now. Oh, I'm so touched. Thank you so much. It's been a long road, and we've had just a wonderful time, even when we weren't having hit records. And I'd like to especially thank Polygram Records for sticking with me for so long, and to Bob Titley for being my inspiration and a friend as well as a manager. But most of all to my husband, John, who's the biggest gift of my life. Thank you very much.
Oh, they get me all broke up when they get so emotional. That's great. Congratulations. Our next performer was Entertainer of the Year 2 years ago, and she's the only lady to win the Female Vocalist Award 4 times in a row. Her style has been influenced by such great people as Patsy Cline and even Merle Haggard. But when it comes to the soul part of her singing, she says her main influence has been Aretha Franklin. And you're going to see what I mean right now. We got to give her a little respect. Reba McEntire! Yeah! know, there aren't many singers who can move easily from country to Broadway to Grand Opera and back again, but there is one, and he's used his glorious voice to do it all. Here he is to present the Duo Award, Gary Morris.
Thank you, Dolly. There was a time not too long ago when the phrase vocal duo automatically meant a boy and a girl singing in harmony. Well, those rigid rules are long gone, and this year, for the first time in the history of the CMA Awards, all 5 nominees are duos of the same sex. And all 5 are terrific. For Vocal Duo of the Year, the nominees are the Bellamy Brothers, Foster and Lloyd, the Judds, the O'Kanes, Sweethearts of the Rodeo. And the winners are the Judds.
The Judds have won several other awards, but this is Naomi and Winona's first nomination and first win in the vocal duo category.
I want some more of this. Take a little time. Yeah, a little fun. That's what a woman wants. Give a little.
Careful with this thing, you could poke your eye out with it. Well, you're the melody in my life. Am I the harmony in your life?
Depends on what day it is.
I didn't know she was going to grow up to be Winona Judd. But it's been a little chunk of heaven. I love you, Brick Brain. To RCA Records and Curb and the 4 men in my life, Ken Stilts, Mr. Big, Brent Mayer and Don Potter, Larry, of course, and Mom. And all of our fans who are real far away right now, but we feel real close to you right at this minute. You better say something. I've said things I haven't even thought of.
Well, there was a time back when we, or rather I, was normal. When I used to watch these award shows and sit there and wonder year after someone had won an award if it became less and less of a big deal. And I think what this award means to us, it's become a milestone. It's given us a reason to look forward to something. And I think the everyday person out there needs to feel like that. So from a personal standpoint, for a 24-year-old, thank you all for giving me a chance to stand in the wonderful thing called country music, and for giving us a job and some of the most wonderful times of our lives. We appreciate it. Thanks.
Speaking of jobs, it's a holiday tomorrow. Kids, you don't have to go to school. Nobody has to go to work. Okay. Take care.
Congratulations to you two. Boy, I tell you, these women are just taking over. You know, women first became a force in country music after World War II when Kitty Wells recorded a big hit song called It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels, and she became country music's first female superstar. Of course, that record was produced by a wonderful man named Owen Bradley, and he went on to produce other great artists like Patsy Cline, Loretta, Lynn, and Brenda Lee. And this year, Owen teamed up with one of the newest female country stars, K.D. Lang, and brought her together with a few of these really great people with one goal in mind, to make a clean, crisp, true country record just like they used to make them back in the old days. And everybody agrees that's just what they did. So this is a real special night for all of us, and thank the Lord, country music ain't never going to change no matter what they try to do to us. Ladies and gentlemen, Kitty Wells, Loretta Lynn, Brenda Lee, and K.D. Lang.
In the evening, baby, when the sun goes down. In the evening, baby, when the sun goes down. he's gonna try pull on you.
Oh, come on in, Miss Kitty. He'll do it every time.
And when your baby starts to step in, Lord, you really lose your mind.
If your baby's mean, take a tip from me.
Woman, lock him up at home and throw away the key.
He's gonna try pull on you, try pull on you. They'll do it every time.
And when your baby starts to stepping, Lord, you really lose your mind. Ooh, stay away from me.
Blues, why don't you let me be?
Don't know why you keep on haunting me.
Love was never meant for me. True love was never meant for me.
Seems somehow we never can agree. Where's my baby? Where's my darling? Baby, where you been so long? Where's my baby? Where's my darling? There you are. Baby, where you been so long? Drop your money in the jukebox and play another honky-tonk song. Drop your money in the jukebox and play another honky-tonk song.
Oh, another honky-tonk song.
Ain't that right, Loretta? You got it. Oh, yeah.
The 22nd Annual Country Music Awards, sponsored by McDonald's. Good time, great taste. That's why this is my place.
I'm gonna try. You don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? You don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Oh yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Buck Owens, and my buddy here is Dwight Yoakam, and we're here to give the award to the Vocal Group of the Year.
The nominees are Alabama, the Forrester Sisters, Highway 101, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Restless Heart, and the winner is Highway 101.
This is the first Vocal Group Award for Highway 101. They're also nominated tonight for the Horizon Award.
Just say yes.
How about it? How about that? You guys get in here and... Wow! What do you think, huh? Well, thank you all so much. Gosh. What do we say in these...
I don't know what we say, but
these things?
for all our friends and our business associates, Warner Brothers, Chuck, thank you all very much. This is quite an honor. Thank you.
We got to thank Paul Worley, our producer, just a marvelous guy to work with, and Ed C. and Tommy Spurlock. And I got to thank my wife so much. My mom, Dad,
families, friends, cousins.
Who do you want to thank, Jack?
Well, I got to thank my wife, Alicia, and Brina, and just, I don't know what to say, just thanks.
Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to Big Guy upstairs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Boy, they are good, too. She can sing. You know, I just love an evening like this. Everybody gets to dress up so pretty and wear their fanciest dresses, and we get to gossip backstage with some of our old friends. And right now, one of those special people is the very beautiful and talented lady that's been a dear friend of mine for a long, long time, actually, and she should feel right at home here at the CMA Awards because she's just won everything that they ever passed out. In fact, she was the first performer to ever be named Entertainer of the Year twice, and she did it back to back, and I'm pretty well burned up about that myself. Not really. I love her to death. She's very special. Barbara Mandrell! Come on out.
Thank you so much, Dolly, and thank you, friends. You know, every now and then, as our industry grows and changes, the Country Music Association creates a brand new award. And this is one of those times. And I'm very proud that I've been asked to present the very first award for Vocal Event of the Year. This award honors recordings by artists who don't usually perform together. And it's a category whose time has come because today many performers of different singing styles, different backgrounds, even different record labels are coming together to create some very exciting new sounds. It's my great pleasure to announce the nominees for the first Vocal Event of the Year. The first nominees are Roseanne Cash and Rodney Crowell. The next nominees are Earl Thomas Conley and Emmylou Harris. And next is the trio, Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt, and Emmylou Harris. And Tanya Tucker, Paul Davis, and Paul Overstreet. Next nominees are Dwight Yoakam and Buck Owens. And the winner is trio, Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt, and Emmylou Harris.
The trio album was nominated for Album of the Year in 1987, and now it's 3 stars that put it in the winner's circle.
Get up here, Emmylou. Well, this is a surprise. You mean we won this after all this time over people like Dwight and all them?
A lot of competition. This is wonderful. I guess we should say thanks also on behalf of Linda, who really wanted to be here but couldn't. And she's definitely part of the trio.
Yeah, this has been great. This was a dream of ours for many years, as far back as 10 years ago. And
yes,
we just worked with a lot of nice folks, Bob Hunk and Brian Ahern, and then finally got it in the hands of George Massenberg and John Starling and all those wonderful people. And we're just really proud of this, and you look beautiful tonight.
Well, so do you, Dolly,
Okay.
and I hope we're going to do another one. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you. You know, once upon a time, there was a bluegrass band called the Misty Mountain Boys, and one of the boys was a fiddler named Charlie. Well, that group didn't exactly set the world on fire, so Charlie picked up his fiddle and joined another group called the Rockets. and they recorded a song called Jaguar. Well, that didn't set the woods on fire either. But they did change their names from the Rockets to the Jaguars for good luck. So Charlie spent some time as a session musician after that, backing everybody from Pete Seeger to Flatt and Scruggs, and from Bob Dylan to Ringo Starr. And then one day, Charlie formed his own band, and all heck broke loose. Is the most toe-tap and whoop-it-up music that anybody had ever heard. And lucky for us, they ain't never going to stop. Ladies and gentlemen, the Charlie Daniels Band!
Well, every time I hear a fiddle and his cookie just a little, well, it makes me want to jump up and run. And if he saw it with some soul, boogie, woogie, rock and roll, well, I know I'm gonna have some fun. And when the rocket starts to fly and I'm looking in the eye like I'm just about to blow his fuse. Hey, your mama called the doctor, called your boys, got to rockin' boogie, woogie, fiddle, country blues. I met a man from Tennessee, this is what he said to me. He said music is a rhapsody. He picked up his violin, stuck it underneath his chin, started playing me a symphony. I said, that ain't the way it's done, let me see that fiddle, son. And I saw him off a chorus too. He said, you better call the doctor, cause I think I got the rockin' boogie, woogie, fiddle, country blues. But now, if you're gonna play me some fiddle, I'm gonna tell you right from the start. You better play me some low down, hold down, honkin'. I don't wanna hear no funeral march. It's gotta pick me up and roll me over. It's gotta make me wanna jump up and sing. If it ain't buzzing like a beehive to get into overdrive, it don't mean a doggone thing. So let me roll under my bow, and I think that I can show you the way I like to play this thing. Let's put some boogie rhythm in it, kick it on up to the limit, cause I'm gonna put some fire on the strings. And if you feel your feet start moving to the beat, and you feel like you got ants in your shoes, then you better call the doctor, cause you probably got the rockin' boogie, woogie, fiddle, country blues. Call the doctor, cause I think I got the rockin' boogie, woogie, fiddle, country blues. Who's got the country blues?
Good evening. I'm Naomi Judd. Thank you. Well, I reckon the battle between the sexes has been going on ever since God created man and woman. And I guess that's why I wrote this next song, because what I really believe is that what each of us wants in our lifetime is one true love. So if you do happen to find the right somebody, don't mess it up. You might not get a second chance. Tell them about it, Winona.
When you were mine, I was still playing, and promises I made were just words I was saying. I was playing you for a fool, breaking love's precious rule. I did you so wrong. Guess you knew all along that I had my boss lie for me, to say I was working late, and my friends alibied for me when I'd slip out to meet a day. But baby, now I see I was only cheating me. Before you go, I just want you to know that I've had a change of heart. I've had a change of heart. I see when I put you through, and I'll make it up to you. I've had a change of heart. I just got to show you how differently I feel, that I can be true to you, that my love is real. But my past will forever haunt me if you say that you don't want me, and I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, won't you have a change of heart? Please have a change of heart. I see when I put you through, and I'll make it up to you. Please have a change of heart. Oh, please have a change of heart. Please have a change of
Thank you. My mama wrote that. Thank you very much. 4 years ago, Mom and I practically fell out of our chairs when they called us up to the stage. It's a very special honor tonight to present the Horizon Award. It meant a lot to us then, and believe me, it still does.
Tonight, it's our turn to present the Horizon Award. It's going to go to someone who's shown outstanding growth and achievement over the last year, and I couldn't be more proud. The nominees are Highway 101, Patty Loveless, Ricky Van Shelton. Katie Oslin. Sweethearts of the Rodeo.
And the winner is...
Don't let your mush boil over.
Guess.
George Burns.
Ricky Van Shelton.
This was one of 3 nominations that Ricky Van Shelton received this year. Past Horizon Award winners include Randy Travis and Ricky Skaggs.
Oh, God, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I got to thank everybody that voted for me, and thank CBS for signing me up. When you get into this business, there's so many people that help you along the way, even before you get here, before you get signed, and I owe this to so many people, to the radio stations that play the songs so that the fans out there can hear them, and then they decide. But the people that voted, I thank you very, very much.
Hi, I'm Tanya Tucker. Thank you. And I'm very happy to be presenting the CMA Award for Album of the Year. The nominees are...
Well, my name is Bo Stevens. I drink a whiskey by the gallon.
Born to Boogie by Hank Williams Jr.
What I do now... And you don't know...
Oh, yeah. Chiseled in stone, Vern Gosdin. Diamonds and Dirt, Rodney Crowell. And if you ain't loving, you ain't a living. George Strait. And Untasted Honey by Miss Kathy Mattea. Whew. And the winner is... Oh, my goodness. Well, he did it again. Born to Boogie, Hank Williams Jr.
Hank Williams Jr. is last year's Entertainer of the Year, and he's nominated for that award again tonight.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I told you I made audio, too. This one is for audio. That's wonderful. All those albums, all those years, and I'm sitting back there half asleep thinking about other things. This is really a surprise to me. And I try to make good albums and sell some country music albums, and this is just, it's fantastic. That's all I can say. From the guy that plays and wants to get in that studio, this means a lot to me. Thanks to Warner Brothers, Barry Beckett, Jim Ed Norman, everybody else, and all of my Bo Cephas fans. Thanks a lot.
He just keeps coming on strong there. You know, all of tonight's nominees and winners have been selected by the membership of the Country Music Association, publishers, songwriters, disc jockeys, and others in the music business. And the secret ballots are tabulated by the accounting firm of Deloitte, Haskins, and Sells, and the winners are known only to their representative, Mr. Steve Jackson. Yeah, boy, do you think we honestly believe you don't tell somebody who won? We know better than that, don't we? They always look so serious, these guys. He looks nice, but he looks like an undertaker. Maybe it's because they have to let so many people down. I don't know. But we can't all be winners. Okay, let me tell you a few things about our next performer. He was born Randall Hank Williams Jr., but his daddy gave him the nickname Bocephus. And Hank's 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighs about 190 pounds. He's good looking. He's good natured. The women are all crazy about him. He plays banjo, fiddle, piano, bass, cards. I know that for a fact. Steel guitar, harp, and just about any other thing he wants to play. And I might as well throw in the fact that he's one of the most popular people in country music. And I might as well throw in the fact that he paid me a lot of money to say all this stuff. Sounds like it, don't it? But I sincerely mean it. Here's last year's Entertainer of the Year, and he's nominated again tonight, Hank Williams Jr. and the Bama Band.
All my rowdy friends have settled down. They seem to be more into laid-back songs. Nobody wants to have a drink and get loud. All my rowdy friends, some of them have been called home. This lost highway. Johnny Cash don't act like he did in 1968. Chrissy is a movie star, Waylon staying home for these days. Nobody wants to come over and get loud. Just all my rowdy friends have settled down. All my rowdy friends have settled You believe that, don't you? If the sound would have won, we'd have had it made. I'd probably burn the president of the southern state. The day Elvis passed away would be a national holiday. If the sound would have won, I'd have had it made. I'd make my Supreme Court down in Texas, and we wouldn't have no killers getting off free. If they were proven guilty, they would swing quickly instead of writing books and smiling on TV. We'd all learn Cajun cooking in Louisiana. southern state. The day young Skinner died, we'd show our southern pride. If the South would have won, we'd have had it made. I might put the camera in New Orleans. I'd have all the whiskey made in Tennessee, and all the horses raised in those Kentucky hills. My national treasury would be in Tupelo, Mississippi, and I'd put Hank Williams' picture on $100 bills. I'd have all the cars made in Carolina, and I'd ban every one made in China. I'd have every girl child sent to Georgia to learn to smile and talk with that southern accent. It drives me wild. I'd have all the fiddles made in Virginia, 'cause they sure can make them sound so fine. I'm going up on Wolverton Mountain. I'm gonna see old Clifton Flowers and have a sip of that good old Arkansas wine. If the South would have won, I'd have had it made. I'd probably run for president of the southern state. The day Patsy Cline passed away, that would be a national holiday. If the South would have won, I'd have had it made. The day Hank Williams passed away, it'd be a national holiday. If the South would have won, I'd have had it made.
The 22nd Annual Country Music Awards, sponsored by Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Simple, delicious, and surprising. Taste them again for the first time.
I'm Randy Travis, and my official job tonight is to give the award for the Female Vocalist of the Year. And I'm anxious to do that, but I'd like to take just a minute or two and tell you about a trip some of us took recently to spread a little country music overseas. I was a little surprised by my answer when I asked some British fans if they liked our music.
Not really. I've got a bit of a deaf ear as far as music goes, but if I like it, I like it.
It's up to the minute without leather jackets and earrings, you know. It's roots music, goes straight back to the roots, really. It's songs about real life, I suppose, rather than the video age consumerism, I suppose. It's just bloody good music.
We were in England on a special tour called Route 88, sponsored by the Country Music Association. And it was designed so we could perform live for audiences that had only heard us on records. And I was real happy that so many people recognized us. The troupe included K.T. Oslin, Christine Arnold, Janice Gill, and they're the sweethearts of the rodeo. Also Lyle Lovett and Katie Lang. Of course, when we weren't working, we got to see all the sights. But the best part was just talking to the people on the street and learning their customs. While Kathy Mattea tried fish and chips for the first time, I got to talk to one of the guides at the Tower of London.
I think British audiences are very attentive, and perhaps even more so. The feeling I've gotten is that people listen to the songs sort of individually, and at home sometimes it takes the radio recognition to win a crowd over. So in that way, it's really fun to play to a crowd that is responding to the songs themselves.
Like diamonds in the sky, they kissed each other and they turned around and they saw me standing in the aisle.
A lot of people, I was talking to some people here earlier who were saying, well, you know, I've heard some people this week that changed my whole concept of what country music is. And, you know, I've been used to thinking of it as the way it was 20 years ago, and things are changing. And I think that, you know, there might be something new coming out that people who haven't been able to connect with some of the older sounds might find interesting.
How can I go on? Oh, evening, can't you see the dawn is breaking? I don't care if I don't awaken, since my man is gone.
I've really enjoyed it. The people here have really treated us great. Since we've been here, of course, we've been in England for several days. We've been into Ireland. We've been into France, Holland, and everybody has treated us good. And to be truthful, had bigger audiences than I have expected and a better response than I ever would have expected. It was a lot of fun, and that was just one of the several CMA tours that are making country music truly international. Now for the award for the outstanding female vocalist, and the nominees are Roseanne Cash, and Kathy Mattea, Reba McEntire, K.T. Oslin, and Tanya Tucker. And now, the winner is K.T. Oslin.
K.T. Oslin is a first-time winner of the Female Vocalist Award. In fact, this is the first year she was nominated for any awards, and she got 5 nominations in all.
I got started in this record business about 8 years ago, and I watched this show for 2 years, thinking joyfully that I might be involved in it, and everything fell apart. And one year I watched it crying, and another year I couldn't watch it at all. So this means a lot to me. I'm dumbfounded. A lot of questions have been asked of me lately by people that are not really involved in country music. Media people, they say, have you found any trouble being accepted by the country music community? No, baby, none at all.
Well, the newest country sounds are coming from exciting performers all across the USA. They're traveling the same road, but they're finding new ways to take country music in all its diversity and give it a contemporary sound that's really contagious. And if you ain't caught it yet, you are about to right now. Beginning with a young fella who gave up a job as a pipe fitter just a couple of years ago, and tonight he's nominated for 3 awards, including Male Vocalist of the Year. Ricky Van Shelton!
If she seems cold and bitter, then I beg of you, just stop and consider all she's gone through. Don't be quick to condemn her for things she might say. Just remember, life turned her that way. So don't blame her, life turned her that way.
And here are 2 guys that wrote hit songs for other people until they decided that they should record together. And thank goodness they decided that, because it was a wise decision. Here they are. Decision. Foster and Lloyd.
We had love, but not for long. That was in and now it's gone. The last time I got left behind. Baby, what do you want from me this time? What do you want from me this time? What do you think you're gonna find? I'm not trying to be unkind. What do you want from me this time? Well, you say things have changed, but that's pretending. Maybe love don't always have a happy ending. Baby, what do you want from me this time? What do you think you're gonna find? I'm not trying to be unkind. But what do you want from me this time?
And here's a West Virginia girl who had a job in Nashville not long ago as a tour guide at the Hall of Fame. Well, I can tell you, she's going to be in the Hall of Fame along with all the great ones not too long from now. Kathy Mattea, congratulations to you too, sweetheart.
Charlie's gotta go watch. Don't seem like a whole lot. After 30 years of driving up and down the interstate. Yeah, but Charlie's had a good life. And Charlie's got a good wife. And after tonight, she'll no longer be counting the days. 18 wheels and a dozen roses. 10 more miles on his 4-day run. A few more songs from the all-night radio. Then he'll spend the rest of his life the one that he loved.
You know, it makes you feel really, really good to know somebody for a long time and know how much talent they really have. And this next person is a person that I think is so talented. He's been around for a long time, although he's still young, but he's written some of the best songs I've ever heard, and he's produced a lot of great things. And now he's got his own, very own, big hit record, and I think he's got a very bright future now. How about a big hand for Rodney Crowell.
The sun is coming up and I'm just going down. Everywhere I look, the world keeps turning round. I know I said I never would be satisfied. Well, baby, I couldn't leave you if I tried. Well, I could not walk away no matter what I say. I won't believe it or don't. You're all that I want. Tears may fall, but after all is said and done, darling, please believe me, you're the only one. I'll admit mistakes have made me realize, oh, baby, I couldn't leave you if I tried. I couldn't leave you if I tried.
Well, this next guy is a college graduate. I guess he's got a degree in journalism and in German. But he's certainly different. You know, used to be all of us women had these big old hairdos. Some of us still do. I don't trust anybody with more hair than me. But anyhow, this next guy, I'm not wearing a wig tonight, but I'm not sure about him. But he's great. He's really different. I mean, he's got weird hair, but I love it. In fact, his name is I Love It.
Well, I'm a traveling man, don't tie me down. There's just too much living going all around. A man, he's got to see what he can see. Well, I love the road and I love the air, and I don't worry, I never care. I love my women, sometimes they love me. But the road was long and home was far, so I stopped off this little cowboy-looking bar, walked on through the door, and she just smiled. Well, in a long ponytail and a pretty white dress, she said, "Hi, bull riders do it best." I said, "Oh my God, what's your name?" "My name's Lynn." And I said, "Ooh, get back my kick a redneck, take your boots and walk out of my lane." And I said, "Ooh, get back my kick a redneck, I can't be no cowgirl paradise." And I said, "Ooh, get back my kick a redneck, take your boots and walk out of my lane." And I said, "Ooh, get back my redneck, I can't be no cowgirl paradise." Said, "I can't be no cowgirl paradise."
Whoa! He's good. He's different. And here's a quartet that has become one of the country's most innovative and successful groups in less than 2 years. And congratulations on their big award tonight, Highway 101.
If I came by around 9 tonight, baby, down, would it be alright? I got a bad boy, I must confess. Tell me now, honey, would you mind if I took your hand in mine? Could I hold you? Just say yes. Come on, it's on the tip of your tongue, so easily done. Such a small regret.
There's a storm across the valley, and clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. Thank you. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away, and the whining of his wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from writing all your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road are barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, and supper's on the stove. But it's the light in your eyes that makes him warm. Sing it with me. Hey, it's good to be back home again, yes. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend, yes. And hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's so good to be back home again. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm John Denver, and I wrote that song, and I recorded it, and back in 1975, the Country Music Association voted it the Song of the Year. Now that... That was a great, great honor for me, and the kind that doesn't come very often. And I'm especially proud of it because that particular award, through the years, has represented songs, winners that have included some of the very best country songs of all time. And here's a small sample. There'll be a load of compromising, Lord, on this road to my horizon. But I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone.
Now she was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought I'd lost my mind. 'Cause I couldn't hold her, the words that he told her kept coming back time after time. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time you're hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy. Okay, sing it with us now.
Tell me you love me, and all right. Say anything, but don't say goodbye. Didn't mean to treat you bad. Didn't know just what I had, but honey, now I do. And all I make my brownie, and all I make my brownie, and all I make my brownie blue.
Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind.
The Song of the Year award goes to the songwriters who created it. And the 1988 nominees are 80s Ladies, K.T. Oslin. Do Ya by K.T. Oslin. 18 Wheels and a Dozen Roses by Paul Nelson and Gene Nelson. I Told You So, Randy Travis. And Life Turned Her That Way by Harlan Howard. And the winner is 80s Ladies, K.T. Oslin.
K.T. Oslin broke 2 of this year's 5 nominated songs, and that's a very rare occurrence. This is her first Song of the Year award.
Well, 80s Ladies, I wrote that, and I thought, you know, I think people will like that song. I thought it would be a very nice song to do on a show, you know, live piece. I never thought it would be a record. I never thought it would be a career record. I'm very pleased to have written it. I'm thrilled to death to get this writing honor. This means a lot to me. Means I got a brain, and people recognize it, and I appreciate that. In my stupor and my astonishment before, I forgot to thank anybody, my record company, my management, my producers, my players. Reba McEntire, you had a hell of a run, gal, and I'm honored to step in after you. And thank you, everybody. I'm thrilled to death.
She's great. That's wonderful. Congratulations, Katie. Right now, I'm going to present the award for the Male Vocalist of the Year, and I thought it'd be nice to do it just a little different so we can kind of see the people up close. So let's walk down here and see who we got. Yeah, right here's a guy that I have. Hi, how you doing? I'm good. Guy that I've loved for many, many years. He has one of the most respected voices in all of country music. All of us singers just think you're great. Vern Gosdin. Good luck. And of course, this guy right here I've been talking to backstage for the last couple of days while we were rehearsing. You've got the funniest little accent. Where are you from?
Virginia.
Virginia. That's great. You're really kind of setting country music on its heels right now, and congratulations on your award. Ricky Van Shelton. Hi there. Are they with you? No? They're with you. Well, they're handsome. Did you go rent the prettiest girl in town for the show tonight? Do you talk to her like that at home? You should. Anyway, George Strait is wonderful. How about it for George? And then right here, I know this is your manager, right? So I'm not going to worry about this. Folks, you know that this guy is single. And I just want you to know that if I was 20 years younger and I was single, and you like little blondes with big hair and big ideas, that I would be giving you a run for your money. Randy Travis. And then, again, over here's a guy that I've known since we were both little boys, right? Yeah, we've been working together for a long time. That's how I knew you played cards. We used to travel years ago around. Anyway, I know you're excited about tonight. You're doing great. Hank Williams Jr., Bo Cephas. And I know you're anxious to know who won, and I'm anxious to tell you. Hold on to that.
All right.
Now don't you say nothing. You didn't see, did you? Well, it ain't yours. It's Randy Travis.
After all that, I found myself trying to remember what I just won. Thank you, Dolly.
Thank you, everybody. That's a great lineup of talent to be in. I tell you, it's great for me to get to be around those people and get to talk to them and actually know these people. That's a big part of what I enjoy about this business. I have to say thanks to Lib, of which you just saw, my manager. She's one of the best in the world, I'd have to say. And Kyle Lenning, wherever he's at out there, he's such a big part of the sound of what we're doing, more than you would ever know. In fact, thanks to everybody. I appreciate this.
The 22nd Annual Country Music Awards, sponsored by Toyota. There's quality, then there's Toyota quality. Who could ask for anything more?
October is Country Music Month, and I'd like you to meet the three gentlemen who were voted top country disc jockeys of the year. From major markets, the winner is Joe Wade Formicola from www, Detroit, Michigan. Now we can applaud. www. There you are. And from medium-sized markets, a guy that worked on the station that I started on in Knoxville, Tennessee, recorded my voice the first time, Claude Tomlinson, WIBK in Knoxville. And for small markets, it's Ken Curtis, not Festus, but from KYKX, Longview, Texas. Yeah, Ken. Congratulations to all three of you. One of the most exciting country success stories of the year involves a lady who started out singing folk songs, joined a theater company, and performed on Broadway. She became a backup singer, a jingle singer, appeared in commercials, and finally began writing and singing her own country songs. It was a long road, but when it happened big, and it happened fast. And it happened all at once. If ever there was an 80s lady, it's K.T. Oslin.
Husband comes in and he says, wife, turn down the television, turn off the radio, and listen to me. I need to tell you about my day. And the wife sits down and she listens, and he begins to speak. He says, when I left here this morning, I was bound and determined I was never gonna come back. Never, I was running. I was running from you, darling. I was running from my job. I was running from the kid in me. He never knows when to stop. Got as far as the edge of town. Then I turned my car around and I headed back to you. Husband says, wife, what do you think about that? She says, it's very interesting. But before we talk about your day, let's talk about mine. And she says, when I left here this morning, honey, I was bound and determined I was never gonna come back. Never, honey, I was running. I was running from you, darling. I was running from my job. I was running from some wrinkles that no cream is ever gonna stop. I got as far as the edge of town. Then I turned my car around and I headed back to you. Come here and hold me tighter. Tell me tomorrow will be brighter.
Good evening. I'm Emmylou Harris. And I'm proud to be the president of the board of the Country Music Hall of Fame because it's our own special honor roll of performers and executives who've made lasting contributions to the development of country music. But the Hall of Fame is also a very real place here in Nashville. Let me show it to you. Every year, 400,000 people from all over the world come to visit this building because this is where the greats are honored. So far, only 45 individuals and groups have been elected to the Hall of Fame. But take a look at the caliber of people who have earned this tribute. Hank Williams, whose beautiful melodies and story lyrics will be with us forever. Roy Acuff, the king of country music. He was the first living entertainer elected to the Hall of Fame. Jimmy Rogers, who was called the man who started it all. And he did it with this very guitar. One of country's all-time great song stylists, Patsy Cline. The Hall of Fame displays a few things that are very special to me, like this J200 guitar I used to play on stage. Elvis Presley's gold Cadillac limousine was one of his favorite possessions, and it has to be the most glamorous automobile in all of Music City. And here you can see how country music has played an important part in Hollywood movies, going back to the hillbilly films that were so popular in the 1930s. And just down the hall is the Johnny Cash exhibit, honoring the man who was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1980. It's the largest single exhibit in the hall's history. There are photographs and report cards from Johnny's childhood, memorabilia from his earliest rockabilly days, costumes, musical instruments, and old film clips that document the entire career of the man in black.
And willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky, and the tears that I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Cash.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Emmylou. This year, the Country Music Hall of Fame honors one of the most admired women of our time. She was born in very humble surroundings in a tiny coal mining town in Kentucky. She married before she was 14, but she used her God-given gifts as a writer of songs, as a singer of songs, plus her courage, her determination, and just plain guts to rise above the poverty she had always known and to make a better life for herself and her family. And because her music comes from the heart, she touched our very deepest, most personal emotions and became an inspiration for millions. She was born a coal miner's daughter, but she has become a country music legend, Miss Loretta Lynn.
He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm falling apart, too. There's Johnny, hold everything up, drops off of me. I would have dressed up if I'd have known this. Minnie told me that I might get this, and I said, no way, Jose. And she bet me $5, and now I've lost $5. And I don't have a speech because I didn't, you know, didn't think this was ever happening to me. So, you know, getting in the Hall of Fame, I can see the Hall of Shame, but not the Hall of Fame. This is awful, ain't it? I'm just kidding you. But Minnie, you won $5, daggone you. But I just want to say one thing. This is fantastic. And I'll have to say that Owen Bradley helped do this because he recorded me for 25 years, and I love this man. Well, I don't know where he's sitting, but I love him. There you are, Owen. I love you, honey. Him and his wife. I love him very much. He'll never know how much. And I would have dressed up, wouldn't I, honey? Now Johnny's got half of my boots and my earrings, but I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all of you. God bless you. I don't deserve it.
Loretta Lynn. Loretta Lynn, the newest member of the Country Music Hall of Fame, but now I've got a nice surprise for you. This year, 2 people have been elected to the Hall of Fame, and the second is a man. He has been the epitome of the legendary Old West for half a century. He was a singing star of more than 80 musical westerns and the founding member of the original Sons of the Pioneers, who were admitted to the Hall of Fame themselves in 1980. His movies, his radio and television appearances, and his recordings have made him an authentic American hero to 3 generations. His personal integrity and his deep and abiding faith in his God and his country have made him a role model for young and old. And the fact that his wife wrote his most famous song, Happy Trails to You, only emphasizes how important and inspirational their lifelong partnership has been. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of the cowboys, Mr. Roy Rogers.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Johnny. Boy, those steps get steeper, and my bowling ball gets heavier, and my horse gets taller every year. Certainly is wonderful being down here in Nashville and getting a chance to meet a lot of old friends again and say howdy and socialize a little bit. And see all the folks win those wonderful appreciations from the people that listen to them and buy their records and what have you. And I kind of feel like I've grown up with everybody. I'm sorry Dale couldn't be with me, but I told her she had to stay home and clean the house. And that'll be the day. But she's doing what I was supposed to do tonight. She's doing it for me in our little city of Victorville, California. And she has a meeting there with it was very important, which I had to cancel, and thank God I did, to come down here and meet you all. And I certainly appreciate you thinking about me and this wonderful award. Thank you, Johnny. God bless you.
Mr. Roy Rogers.
There's something new.
Tonight's final winner will be announced by a lady who's won a few of these country music awards herself over the years, and it's no wonder because she just keeps getting better and better. And she's been on a long tour, and I know she must be wore out, so we all appreciate the fact that she took the time to come and be with us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Anne Mary.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It all started when the first Entertainer of the Year award went to the great Eddie Arnold. That set the standard. And when you look over the complete list of winners covering the last 21 years, you know we're talking genuine all-stars. This year, once again, the CMA has nominated 5 outstanding country performers, for the evening's top award. The nominees for Entertainer of the Year are the Judds, Reba McEntire, George Strait, Randy Travis, Hank Williams Jr., and the winner is Hank Williams Jr.
Guitar steel.
Man. Woo. Man. This is hard to do. 2 in a row. That's unbelievable for me. It's just the greatest feeling at this point in my career. As many one-nighters as I've played, buses I've worn out. It's just the greatest thing in the world. I just would have never figured that I could get this twice in a row from all of you wonderful people here. I try to work hard on my shows. I try to entertain. I love to entertain. When I'm on that stage, I'm right at home. It's a family tradition, you know. I'm not gonna yak all night. I gotta thank all the people that voted for me, and I got to thank those people right out there, those fans of mine that show up and buy those records and make these things happen right here. All I can say is, it's fantastic. Thank you from Hank Williams Jr. and probably some other folks that are pretty happy tonight, too.
For me, and there are no more awards till next year. So congratulations to all these wonderful folks and all the things that they're taking home tonight. And thanks to all of you folks for watching us tonight. And I'd just like to say bye-bye. All of you folks can help us sing. All these country music folks, it's coming from the heart, it's from the country. And if you're singing from the soul, the people will know. It can
The 22nd Annual Country Music Awards, sponsored by McDonald's. Good time, great taste. That's why this is my place.